After having 102 children, this Uganda man admits he's been irresponsible. He says he can't even remember the names of most of his children or his wives. He currently has 12 wives, he's fathered 102 children, and has 578 grandchildren, all living on his 2-acre land. He recently said, quote, "At first it was a joke, but now this has its problems." The unemployed man has been unable to provide basic needs for his family, causing 2 of his wives to leave. Another wife.
Man, what the? So I'm back. As y'all remember, a couple months ago, I did a video about a Ugandan woman that had 44 kids. Well, now it's another African person that has 102 kids with 578 grandchildren. Now, this nigga went on to say that at first it started out, it was cute. Now it's gotten out of hand. So it should have got out of hand after the 10th kid. I mean, seriously, like if you have more than 10 kids, nigga, who the fuck is keeping track of 13 kids or 16 or 23 or 37? Shall I continue? Nobody, right? It should have been fucking ill-manageable when you had 6 kids. In America, if you meet a bitch with 7 kids, you look at her like she a fish with 3 eyes. Like, it's something clearly in the water in Africa, right? The pussy's either good or these niggas ain't got shit but time on their hands. Not only that, isn't Africa, most of the continent, impoverished or whatever the fuck? Like, you got more important things to worry about than to be fucking or trying to find some pussy. And a lot of people going to disagree with me, talk about, well, Africa as a continent has many places that are modernized. They have places that are modernized. I won't take that away from them. However, when you have niggas like Akon delivering electricity to a large portion of the continent, that's a fucking problem, right? You have a nigga that does entertainment for a living, bringing you lights, not the government, not bureaucrats, not aristocrats, not philanthropists, humanitarians, but a fucking singer. I think that's what he is, rapper slash singer. That's literally a fucking problem. You should, I don't know if this nigga was trying to make a clan so he could actually build the village, or he was trying to build a workforce. You can't put the cart before the horse, my nigga. Start the workforce, then build the team. I'm clearly this is probably the nigga that fucked that one bitch and gave her 44 kids. I don't know what's wrong with African niggas, man. And I ain't gonna put this on all African niggas because I'm cool with some Africans. I got some African friends. But this right here, like Nipsey was African, right? He was Eritrean. When he said the marathon continues, this is not what the fuck he was talking about, sir. Don't y'all got wild animals, lions and hippopotamus and shit? It would behoove you to keep your dick in your pants and build something. Like I see this as a common thread amongst black people. It don't matter if it's Caribbean, African American, African. Niggas have a fucking distinct problem of not building, right? Even just sitting around fucking hoes all day. And I say that because African American niggas, a lot of them do it, not all. Bob Marley, clearly that's all he was doing. He wasn't really giving a fuck about his riches or his fortune. The nigga died with not a lot of money. Now, his estate made money well after his death, but he didn't garner a lot of money during the days while he was recording the music. And if I'm not mistaken, it was around the same time James Brown was recording music. So that's not an excuse, because James Brown was amassing a lot of money in the 70s. So it just goes to show that this is a common thread. Niggas just all they focus on is base bullshit like getting pussy. And now, while I like getting pussy, I don't like getting it that motherfucking much. I got priorities. I got shit to do. And when you got 102 kids, you got a lot of responsibilities. You should be preoccupied tending to them, not slizzing up every bitch in the village. I think they said he had 12 wives, so you do the math. That's like 10 kids a woman. And these hoes, they need to be slapped too. This ain't just his problem. But I already did a video about the woman. This is the flip side. Anyways, if you like this episode, subscribe down at the bottom. Click the notifications. Tell your friends. Share on all social media platforms. And I'm out. No.